Some legends fade with time. But some? They burn through the decades, roaring louder with each retelling. This is one of them. Harley-Davidson has cracked open the time capsule and brought back a name that once ruled the roads before World War II even started. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead. A name that echoes from the earliest era of American freedom machines. A design reborn, re-engineered, and reimagined for today's roads and tomorrow's rebels. A legacy like no other. Before the Panhead, before the Shovelhead, there was the Flathead. Born in the 1920s and immortalized through decades of use in war, work, and wrenching weekends. With its distinctive side valve engine layout and unmistakable mechanical clatter, the Flathead wasn't just a bike. It was a blueprint for Harley's soul. Fast forward to 2025, and this isn't a retro homage. This is a revival. Not just a tribute to the past, but a continuation of it. Engine, old school heart, new school muscle. Let's get to what matters, the engine. The 2025 Flathead is powered by an all-new, air and oil-cooled 114 cubic inch side valve V-twin. Yes, you heard that right, a modern Flathead configuration, keeping true to its iconic valve design, but brought into the modern era with fuel injection, liquid-cooled oil passages, and a counterbalanced crankshaft. You still get the rich, deep thump of a Flathead. But now it's smoother, cleaner, and puts out a reliable 75 horsepower and over 100 pound-foot of torque. Low-end grunt? Plentiful. Highway pulling power? Undeniable. But more importantly, it feels right. This engine isn't about screaming red lines. It's about rolling thunder, endless torque, and cruising with presence. Transmission and ride. Mated to the engine is a 6-speed transmission, retuned for a relaxed yet responsive ride. The final drive is, of course, a belt, classic Harley form, smooth and quiet, with long-term durability. Suspension is a hidden surprise. Underneath the vintage-style girdle-look front end is a modern telescopic setup. Out back, dual shocks with preload adjustment handle bumps without sacrificing style. Riders will appreciate the low seat height, generous bars, and forward foot controls, creating a cruiser posture that's comfortable for long rides, but still aggressive enough to feel in command. Electronics, timeless looks, seamless tech. Now let's talk tech. Harley kept the aesthetic clean and analog, but don't be fooled, under the classic tank-mounted Speedo is a fully integrated digital display with turn-by-turn navigation, Bluetooth, and ride modes. Choose between. Classic, minimal electronics, full engine rumble. Tour, softened throttle response, traction control enabled. Sport, sharper throttle, tighter shift timing. It even comes standard with cruise control, keyless ignition, and LED lighting that mimics old-school filament bulbs, blending form and function perfectly. Design, a work of rolling art. Visually, the 2025 Flathead is a time machine. Large spoked wheels with black wall tires. A rigid style frame with softtail comfort. Minimalist fenders and a deep solo saddle trimmed in distressed leather. Chrome exhaust pipes that wrap and swoop like snakes beneath the frame. Harley offers it in 3 heritage color schemes. Vintage olive drab, a nod to its World War II roots. Rustic copper and black, evoking 1930s craftsmanship. And monochrome midnight, a modern take on old steel. This is not a bike built to blend in. It's a bike that tells a story wherever it parks. Who is this bike for? This isn't for the rider chasing lap times. It's for the rider chasing soul. For the builder who respects history. For the cruiser who wants character in every mile. For the rider who understands that sometimes, less tech, more feel is the real revolution. Whether you're a veteran Harley collector or a first-time owner with an eye for heritage, the 2025 Flathead offers something rare. A pure riding experience in a modern package. Final thoughts. In a world of fly-by-wire throttles and synthetic soundtracks, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead is a breath of fire and steel. It doesn't try to reinvent Harley. It reminds us why Harley mattered in the first place. Powerful. Poised. Proudly unapologetic. If you've ever wanted to own a piece of motorcycle history and ride it daily, this is your moment. For more deep dive reviews, motorcycle history, and real rider talk, subscribe to Acer Rider, where heritage meets horsepower. This is Acer Rider. And this was the return of a legend, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead.